upstairs, and he was hanging out with us for about 15 minutes. We were all watching American Dad, the Christmas episode. And fucking Logan goes, dude, where's Nick, man? We're fucking, this is like our third joint passing around. He'd be in all in on this and shit.
He looked out the window.
Cameron was like, he's fucking flirting with some old bitch out front.
He said that.
Yeah. And everybody started busting up laughing. Logan looked at me. He was like, dude, you're the closest to the end of the bed. Can you go get him? I was like, yeah, I got it. I like fucking basically half fell down the stairs. And because I was already like blitzed. It was literally like
drunk as fuck. Walking down the stairs to get my ass.
That first shot that we took in the night, what was it called?
UV blue.
Bacardi? No, it was Bacardi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was the one that everybody got a shot of before everybody started drinking. It was,
yeah, I remember that.
Got a shot of
I actually do remember that, yeah.
And that one almost made me throw up. Like, that shit was revolting. That was the worst alcohol I've ever had in my entire life. It tasted like I was drinking crude oil straight from the dinosaur's titty. And it was horrible. It felt like I was supposed to be removing wallpaper from the walls with it rather than drinking it. And so I was already fucked up by, like, third shot of Jack. I was like, yeah, I should stop. I'm the only one drinking Jack, and I'm mixing it with vodka that's already in me, so... Yeah, so all the girls were downstairs, all doing their thing, and all the guys were upstairs smoking in the bedroom. And I go out front, and it was the saddest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. It was like 3 older women sitting around the fire trying to have a conversation among themselves. And then one Jason Voorhees sitting trying to hold the same conversation at the same time, and everybody just like allowing it. I don't even know if you were like legitimately hitting on her or if you were just like I didn't want to really find out, to be honest with you. I just kind of wanted to go back inside.
I mean, honestly, we were doing the thing. You don't go after a lot of older women, so you don't do the age don'ts. She was all like, oh, you're too young. You're like, what, 18? And I'm like, dude, I'm 18. It says it on the box.
The age, bro.
And then she's like, no, you're too young. Like, I could be your grandmother twice over. And I'm like, no, really. And we did that a bunch. She was like, well, we can have a few shots. And then that's when we started drinking UV. And then we drank more UV. And then that's about when you came out and you were like, what are you doing out here? And I'm like, yeah, trying to do something.
So
you're like, Nick,
convinced you to come away from that, but I think I might have done you a favor there.
Yeah, I think you did. You're like, all right, we're going to smoke. You should come upstairs now. You're like, all right. I don't remember much after that.
I don't think I stopped you, or I don't think I went back inside until I pulled you in. Like, I think I stood out on the porch and just fucking looked at you and was just like, dude, come on. Like, everybody's upstairs waiting for you, dude. I'm not even kidding. Like, it was like third joint in. They didn't want to light the third one without you. Because that other Nick dude was, like, super cool. And he didn't want to light it without you. So I went to get you. And I was like, dude, they're literally, like, everybody up there is waiting for you.
I finally came. You have to, like, carry me upstairs or some shit.
Dude, it was like I told I'm not gonna lie, I still remember this kind of vividly. It was almost like when you see like a parent with their kid at like a grocery store and the kid tries to put like a bag of Doritos in the cart and they tell him to put it back, and they like grab it out of the fucking cart and like throw it on the shelf really hard and ruin all the product that was all sitting nicely. Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. Like you're like, alright, like fucking dragging your feet on the way inside and stomping up the front porch steps, breaking each plank on the way up. Fucking yank the door open so hard the glass door shatters, and you slammed the fucking wooden door shut so hard the entire front wall of the house fell off. You fucking walked up the stairs to the second floor, so, like, stomping so hard you turned the upstairs into the basement. And then you kind of just sat on the edge of the bed and hit the joint every time it got to you and just didn't say much. I remember there was a dog on the bed that was getting, like, more attention than you were.
I remember the dog. We were hanging out.
Yeah, you did not really seem happy with anybody that was upstairs.
I was just kind of drunk after that, dude. I was like, I have no objective. I'm just kind of sitting here smoking, trying not to throw up now.
Yeah, dude, I'm waiting for someone to give me a quest. I got nothing to do. Yeah, no, it kind of felt like you were holding everybody upstairs responsible for the bomb that went off downstairs. Because we pulled you away from it and potentially saved you from the radioactive fallout that came after that. You still blamed everybody.
I'm out there fucking like, come on, like, I can come back home. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. Probably, like, sooner. I don't think I said all that.
More than likely sooner.
Probably like 45 seconds.
It probably would have been more like, get my pants halfway off and be like, I'm done. Put them back on. Walk back inside. Thanks. Just slam it. Can you shut the door?
So hard the front wall falls off.
You pick up the wall like a cartoon character and fucking shut the door all gingerly.
Oh, that shit was
that was that was fun. I think that Nick was sleeping on the bed. Like, I think there was at one point he was very, very tired. And he was sleeping. And then Logan woke him up for the third joint. And then Nick saw that you still were not there, and
went back to sleep.
It was Nick that noticed you weren't there still, and it was Logan that decided that we should wait for you for the third joint. And
you looked out the window, didn't you?
No, that was not the same side of the house, I don't think.
Oh.
It was, I remember that they had a sleeping porch there, too.
Maybe. I don't remember a lot from that house.